Okay, back here in the Bay Area for this year's, it is a cloudy start to this day. And unlike the last 3 weekends, the clouds are going to be the most impressive thing weather-wise. There's no rain coming for Saturday or Sunday. We're going to have a beautiful Easter Sunday as well, although it will be cloudy to start the day, much like it is out there right now. You can see the top of the Salesforce Tower is having a hard time with the top of it getting obscured by the clouds. As far as the way it feels out there now, there are your current numbers. Low to mid-50s, 53 in Concord, 51 in Livermore, 53 in the city, and San Jose is at 53. We can track the extent of these clouds because if you look at how widespread they are, everybody's waking up this morning to at least some gray overhead, which is a very different story to any issues there might be with fog on the roadway, because it's one thing to have these mid-level clouds. Really a bigger impact would be, is it foggy? And would that slow you down if you're getting on the road this morning for anything? And the way to do that is to look under the clouds, look at the visibility sensors, and for the most part, this is fine. Right now, all the numbers on here are reading 10 miles of visibility, so that's how far you can see down the road, so that's not a concern. So the next issue is how long are we going to stay gray? And with today's pattern, for at least the first half of the day, for most of us, I'll play this forward on the WEATHERCAST, and once we've gotten to about noon, we've burned back the clouds for most of the inland counties, like Sonoma County, inland Contra Costa, inland Alameda County. You guys will start to see the sun by the time we get to around noon. But you can see there's still plenty of low gray persistently and stubbornly holding on here through much of the rest of the bay proper. And it'll stay that way until we get into the early afternoon, and then that'll burn back. Once we get into the afternoon, we should all at least get some sun today. The pattern's going to repeat tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday are both gray, but Sunday's going to be about 5 degrees warmer for most of us. I'll show you that in the daytime highs in a second. The other thing I wanted you to see is the big picture for the rest of this weekend. It's just a few clouds really through the weekend, and as we play this forward all the way through Monday, we're done with any possibility for rain. Not only this weekend, but for the rest of the 7-day forecast. There's no rain on it, and that's kind of unique compared to what we've been doing. Let's talk about daytime highs today. This is your Saturday afternoon once we break out of the clouds. It'll be in the low 70s down in Santa Clara County. Cupertino, you're going to 68. Morgan Hill will hit 70. Santa Clara is going up to 69. We'll go to 67 in Walnut Creek today. Livermore will hit 69. There's Concord right in there with you at 68. Danville's going to 68. A little bit cooler if you're right in around the bay because it takes a little longer for those clouds to clear out, especially for places like the city. Sausalito only going to 60, Mill Valley 64. But Petaluma, you'll hit 66. Napa's going to 68. Santa Rosa hits 67. And with more sunshine up in Lake and Mendocino County, we'll make it up into the mid-70s. And there are more mid-70s for many inland locations by Monday. Look at Tuesday, near 80. So there's your warm-up. Sunday's about 5 degrees warmer than today will be. And then add another 5 on top of that for Tuesday and Wednesday. So it'll be sunny and warm for the middle part of this week. There's no rain in this forecast yet, Devin, but that's because next weekend doesn't show up in the 7-day yet. And there's a possibility, there's a small possibility we could be talking about a chance for rain by next weekend, but let's give that a little more time to play out before we get there.
And this pattern where the days start out overcast and then it eventually clears up, that will continue past the weekend as well?
Certainly for today and Sunday. By Monday and Tuesday, the pattern will shift a little. So that warm-up that we saw, where we're going to be near 80 for inland locations and 70 at the bay, really says a lot more about getting rid of these low clouds by then.